Yo guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's S-Veigue, and today we have the long-awaited Tears of Crestoria tier list. So I've been wanting to do this for a while, and disclaimer before y'all comment me like, "Hey, why did you put the unit so low? She's my wife who is my husbando, oh my god!" Shut the fuck up, I made my research before recording this, so if y'all don't agree with something, then go fuck yourselves. Honestly, you can't satisfy everyone with tier list, so I'm just gonna do this based on my own experience. And since I don't have a lot of SSRs, like right now I have 6 SSRs or something like that, it's gonna be a bit hard. But I checked the database before recording this, so here you go. Like we have the unit stats, their abilities and stuff, so you can just pause to check him out. And we'll go back to this every time we rank a unit. So we don't have all the units actually, we're missing 3 units or 4 units, but whatever. And also I want to talk about awakening skills, because holy shit, awakening skills, you need to get 5 duplicates to unlock him, and it's already hard to get 1 copy of an SSR, so let alone getting 4 copies. Yo, I'm not talking about this, so we're just gonna talk about the overall use of the characters, like in PvP and PvE at the same time. So maybe we'll make another tier list for PvP only, but in this tier list we're just gonna talk about the overall use, like their abilities, their stats and that. So maybe another tier list for Memoria Stones, something like that. So if you have any tier list ideas, then comment down below, and let's get started, I guess. So first we start with Velvet, so let's go check her out. And she's quite good actually, like she has the highest attack stat, but her other stats are kinda average, like 21k HP, that's quite low, and defense 2000, so very low too. Like the highest defense right now is 4000, and highest HP is 38k or something like that. But she has the highest attack stat, and her arts hit very hard, like 450 multiplier on her mystic art, so it's super slow to get it. Like OL cast is to 170, so it's super slow to get her mystic art, but it is super hard. And the other arts are not bad either, they hit super hard, and they have a bit of hits, like 4 hits. And she has a bonus effect on her second art, so 50% chance to curse enemy. But her other stats, except her HP, her attack, they're quite bad. So if she had the good HP and defense, I would put her on S. But since she has bad defense and HP, I think S is the best thing. Yeah, not SS. S. Yeah, let's put her on S. Then we have Sorey. So Sorey is quite good, honestly. He's very underrated because you use him as a tank, and people don't know how to use him. Like people think it's all about damage, but he's used for tanking and debuffing. Like look at his skills. He has 60% chance to cast Wildfire, he has 30 chance to cast Burn, and his other art has 13 hits. So you can take it as an attack buff actually, since once you hit 10 hits, you get bonus damage. So use them first, you get 13 hits, and you give bonus damage to other characters. So you can take it like this: Wildfire on his mystic art, Burn on his first art, and attack buff for all allies on his third art. So that's actually super insane. Like that's super good. Like I don't know, what else do you want? He's good at tanking. Like he lacks in the attack department, but his defense is very high, and his HP is not bad either. So he can tank and he can debuff, but his attack is not bad. So you don't want to use him as an attacker, just debuffer and healer sometimes with that 1 art. And it's super easy to get his mystic art actually, because it only costs 100 for the OL. So it's super easy to get it. You get it every 2 turns or something like that. Plus it has Wildfire, so very useful for tower and for PvP. Like actually for everything, Wildfire is overpowered. So I think I'm gonna put him on S along with Velvet, since he doesn't have a lot of attack, but he has other effects. So what Velvet doesn't have, he has. He has the defense that the Velvet doesn't have, but Velvet has the attack that he doesn't have. That's big brain. Okay, next we have Ludger. So give me Ludger. Where's Ludger? So Ludger is quite good actually. Yeah, he's very good. Like he has a lot of hits on his art. Look at this: 15 hits on mystic art, 6 hits on his first art, 7 hits on his second art, and he has a lot of bonus effects, like 100% chance to decrease attack of one enemy, and the other one is defense debuff. So that's actually very good. But his damage is high actually. Yeah, his damage is high, but his damage is high. Yeah, it's quite high. His damage 3500, and his defense is a bit high, like above average, and the HP is a bit low. So I think S2. Yeah, in the end we're gonna put all characters in S, I think, but he's very good. Ludger very good, especially for raids. So S2, I guess. Yeah, let's put him in S. Maybe over here. Yeah, probably over here. Then we have Milla, and I don't think we're gonna give an S to Milla. Yeah, hold on. Like Milla is not very good. Like she does have a lot of hits. Maybe on her mystic art she has a lot of hits, 15 hits, but on her other arts she does have a lot of hits. But her stats are not good either. Like 2800 defense, not very good. I mean, it's in the average. Yeah, it's average. Like the highest is 4000 and the lowest is 2000. So she's at around 3000. So she's in the middle. Her HP is a bit low though, and her attack is average, I guess. Yeah, average. I mean, above average. Yeah, 3200 is above average. But her arts, I don't know. not a lot of hits. Like Cloud Pierce 1 hit. In the original game she has like what, 9 hits or 8 hits on Cloud Pierce, and then in Crestoria she has 1 hit, so that's a bit disappointing. So I think I'm gonna give her an A. Yeah, should you give an A to Milla? She's not that good, to be honest. Yeah, let's give her an A. Put her over here. Then we have Jude, and Jude is surprisingly good. Like the only thing that he's good is firing off his Mystic Art. Like he has the lowest OL cast on Mystic Art, 130. So you can fire it off every 2 turns. Yeah, like literally every 2 turns, you're guaranteed to get his Mystic Art. His first art hits like very hard, like 10 hits. Hits very hard. I mean, it has a lot of hits, not hits very hard. He does have a lot of damage, but he has everything else. Like he has Mystic Art with low cost, he has hits on his first art, and he has an attack buff as his second art, so not bad, to be honest. And his HP is quite high, 30k is very high, but defense is a bit low, and attack is kinda low too, so I think A along with Milla. Yeah, let's put him with Milla. They're matching, couple goals, let's go, along with Milla, A. And then we have Chronos, and to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed with Chronos. Like, I just got him from PvP, and he's not that good. Like, he has a nuke attack, he's super strong if used at the end of a combo, like if you get around 50 hits, but he'll die before you can get the combo, so it's kinda useless, because, like, I don't know, he's a bit weak, so his stats are balanced, to be honest, like 2700 HP, that's average, HP 20k, 29k, I mean, it's above average, and defense 2700, it's also above average, so not bad. But his Mystic Art, it has 12 hits, but it's super slow to get it, so like you can't really chain a combo with it, because it will be delayed from other characters. Like other characters will have their Mystic Arts ready, and then you still have Chronos with half of his OL gauge filled up, so it's a bit disappointing. But on his other art, they're not bad, especially the AoE one, like Chronos Collider. It hits super hard, like area, if you hit it at like 50 hits or something like that, you can take half of an enemy's HP, so it's super strong, especially for PvP. But he's only useful for PvP or farming. For boss battles, he's not really useful, so I don't really recommend using him. Like right now I have him, but I only use him in PvP sometimes, and I think I'm gonna swap him for someone else, so he's not very good. I think B for Chronos. Yeah, let's put him on B. Then we have Asbel, and if I remember correctly, Asbel is not very good. Yeah, he has the lowest defense stat in the game. Like it's Asbel, he has very high HP, 33k, and then his defense is it's about 2000, so that's super bad. And his attack is not good either, like 3000 attack. It's average, I guess. Yeah, it's average. And his skill is not that good either. Like he has 1 hit on that one skill, Incineration Wave, only 1 hit. And his other skill is not bad actually, like 100% chance to increase offensive power, so attack buff, not bad. And his OL cast is a bit high. Yeah, it's above average OL cast, so we can't really get his Mystic Art very often. So I think I'm gonna give a B to Asbel too. I don't know, B or A. Asbel, let me think. I think B, he's not really good. Yeah, B for Asbel. I don't really think he's good. Next we have S-Kanonno. So S-Kanonno is quite good actually. In PvP she fucks me up every time. Like she's so annoying. In PvP she one-shots me. Like one art is enough to one-shot me. So super annoying S-Kanonno. Like her OL cast is kinda low. Yeah, a bit low. Like not very high, not very low either. So in the middle. And her attack stat is quite good. I think she's in top 3 attack stats right now. So she's very good. Her defense is a bit low, and her HP a bit low too. But her attack is very high. So I think I'm gonna put her on A or S. S maybe? S or A? I think I'm gonna put her on S, because she has very high hits, like 10 hits on Sakura Spiral, 7 hits on Sakura Blast, not bad, and on her Mystic Art 360 multiplier, so not bad at all, to be honest. So I guess S. But the low S, like the ones on the left are the strongest, and the ones on the right are the weaker ones, I guess. Yeah, the weaker ones. So next we have Summer S-Kanonno, and she's great because we don't really have a lot of healers in the game, and this S-Kanonno is one of the few healers, so she's very good. But her stats are not really good. Like her stats are quite balanced. I mean, except her HP, it's a bit low, but her other stats are balanced, like 3000 defense, 3000 attack. Yeah, they're average, so it's not bad. And her Mystic Art is AoE, so we don't have a lot of AoE Mystic Arts in the game, so it's not bad. And 8 hits, so 8 hits, if it hits 4 enemies, you can get around 24 hits with her Mystic Art, so she's good. I think A or S? A, right? Yeah, A. Let's put her on A. Over here. Yeah, she's a strong A actually, like this. It's more like this. Yeah, this is more accurate. Then we have Kohaku, and again, she's one of the few healers in the game, so another healer, and her heal is very good because it has a 100% chance to remove all physical elements, so debuff removal is very strong. And on her other art she has 7 hits, so not. And on her mystic arts 20 hits, that's fucking crazy. 20 hits on mystic art, and it only costs 160 OL, so you can fire it off every 2 turns. It's quite good, to be honest. So her attack is quite good, 3000, not bad, not very low but not too high either. HP is quite high, 29k, and defense 2500, that's average. So I think she's an S. An S? Yeah, let's put her on S, probably over here. A bit low though, because compared to the other S characters, she's kinda trash. Like, I only put her on S because she has a heal and high hits on her mystic art, so we put her on S. Then we have Rita, and to be honest, Rita is super strong. Like, people don't know how to use her because she only has 1 hit on her mystic art, but look at the multiplier, 460%. That's the highest multiplier for the mystic art, so that's super strong. Like, you get it at the end of a chain, it's gonna hit super hard, like you get 60 hits or something like that. Yo, that shit's crazy. She's super strong. I mean, her stats are not that good. Like, her attack is quite good, her HP is a bit low, and her defense is, well, they're balanced. That's our balance actually. Yeah, they're average. So I think S for Rita. Yeah, let's put her on S. Like, her mystic art, you just need to know how to use it and it will be deadly. Like, it's super strong, you just need to know how to use it, boys. Like, I don't have her, but I know that because that multiplier, it's so yummy. So let's put her over here. Yeah, over here. So next we have Estelle, and this is an easy SS. Everybody knows that Estelle is an SS, right? Like, I'm gonna explain why. She has an HP restoration on her mystic art, and this is AoE, so for all allies it restores HP. That's super broken. And she has she has a healing art, so 55% HP restoration for 1 ally, so that's super strong. Like, she has 2 heals, so she's the best support in the game. Like, she's a tank and support because you see that 36k HP stat, that's yummy. But her defense is not very high. I mean, yeah, it's above average, so quite high. And her attack is low, but you don't really want to attack with her, so you don't really care about the attack stat since you want to use her for support. So she's godlike for support. Yeah, she's the best support in the game right now. So HP restoration, mystic art, and first aid. What else do you want, boys? What the fuck do you want? Then we have Yuri. So Yuri is quite good. Let's go. So he has very high hits, if I remember. Yeah, he has the highest hits on mystic art, but now he got dethroned by Dhaos. But before Dhaos, he used to be the best hitter with his mystic art. So 38 hits on his mystic art. That's actually insane. And on his other art, he's not bad either. Like 8 hits, 14 hits. So you can use him as a tank slash hitter. Like, he has the fairly high defense stat, and his HP is not bad, 23k. So his attack is a bit low, but nobody cares about the attack because he's a tank. Like, you want to use him as a tank and hitter, so you don't really want to do damage with him, right? So I think I'm gonna put him on S just for that hit on his mystic art, like 38 hits or something like that. Yeah, 38, so that's quite good. Let's put him over here or over here. Over here, yeah, over here. Next we have Yuri, Summer Yuri. So I don't have his stats because he's not available yet in the database, but he's the same as regular Yuri. Like, he's a tank, but this time he's not a healer, he's a debuffer, like tank slash debuffer, so it's not bad either. Like, he has an attack debuff, he has defense debuff, and what else? I think that's it, attack debuff and defense debuff, and his mystic art is AoE, so not bad, but you don't use him for damage if I remember correctly. Yeah, you just use him for debuffing and tanking. So he's the same as regular Yuri, except that he doesn't have his hits, but he has debuffs instead, so he's still quite good. So let's put him on S2. Then you have Luke, and to be honest, Luke is super strong. Like, he has an AoE art. Like, let's take a look at him. So he has 25 hits on his mystic art, which is very good, and it doesn't cost a lot of OL, so you can fire it off every 2 turns or something like that. And then he has an AoE art, so it hits 3 enemies, I think. Yeah, and it has 8 hits, so if you hit all 3 enemies, it gives you 24 hits, so that's insane. His other art is not really good, but it's fine. And his stats, they're balanced. Yeah, 30,000, I mean 3,000 attack, 3,000 defense, 24k HP. His HP is not very high, but his other stats are balanced, so he's not bad. So I think A for him, or S. Yeah, S, not A. S for Luke. So probably over here. Yeah, he's quite strong. Let's put him over here. Then we have S-Veigue. So S-Veigue, he's a good tank, but other than tanking, he's not really good. Like 3,600 defense, that's very good. 25 HP, that's average, and 2,000 H attack. meh, that's meh. But he has a lot of hits, so we want to use him as a tank slash healer. So 15 hits on his first art, 15 hits on his second art, and 13 hits on his mystic art, and it's AoE, so 13 times 4 if you have 4 enemies. That's a lot of hits. I think around 40, 13, 26, 39. Yeah, around 40 hits on his mystic art. I'm still counting, boys. So let's put him on A, I think, or S. Use him as a tank. So you can put him on S. He has a lot of hits. He's just like Yuri. He's like a better version of Yuri, actually. Except for his mystic art, because it's AoE, so you need to have a lot of enemies to be able to enjoy it. Enjoy it? Yeah, literally enjoy it. So maybe A, actually. A or S. Should I put him along with Kanonno on A? Yeah, let's put him with Kanonno. They're matching, like summer characters. Let's put them together. Let's go. So next we have Lloyd, and he's a tank too, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, holy shit, that defense stat. That's top 2 defense stats actually. Like highest is Aegis, and second is Lloyd, I think 3960. So that's very good. But his other stats, not really good. Attack is only 2000, HP is only 23k, so not very good. But his mystic art, a lot of hits, 22, and his other arts, not a lot of hits, 4 and 5 hits. That's not a lot. So I think I'm gonna give him a B. Yeah, he does have a lot of hits. The only thing he has going is his tanking, but his other stuff is not really good. So I think A for Lloyd. Yeah, let's put him over here. Like S-Veigue is better. Then we have Reid, and Reid is not really good, I think, if I remember correctly. Like, yeah, his defense is a bit low, his HP is average, and his attack is top 6, I think. Yeah, 6th highest attack or something like that. So meh, not really good, but I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about Reid. Like he has very high OL cost, but only 11 hits and 380 multiplier. So he wanted to do both. He wanted to have a high hit count and high damage, but he has the average hit count and average damage on his mystic art and high OL cost. So I don't know. And on his other art he has the burn effect, so that's good actually. Burn effect is very strong, especially in raids. So maybe A for Reid. I think A. Let's give him A over here. Yeah, he's a bit weak. Yeah, he's kinda weak. Then we have Leon, and who doesn't know? Like Leon is the best unit in the game. Even though he's a glass cannon, he has very high attack, he has very high hit count on his mystic art, and only 150 OL cost. So you can fire it off every 2 turns. And he has the curse effect on mystic art. He has, like on his other arts, very high damage because of his attack stat. So he's very good. I think SS for Leon, because like I know he's you know, glass cannon, but it's still like it doesn't matter because he can hit super hard. Like he's gonna kill the enemies before he gets killed, so he's super strong. Then we have Stahn. So Stahn is quite good too, I think. Yeah, he has one of the highest attack stats in the game, I think top 3. Yeah, there's Velvet first, Leon second, and then Stahn third. So Stahn is quite good too. Like he has 10 hits on mystic art, and it's only 180 OL cast, so you can fire it off every 2 turns too. Like we have here, it can show you how many turns it takes to fire off the mystic art. Like first you can use the first ability, then second ability, then you can fire off mystic art, so you can calculate it. And on his other arts, they're not bad either. Like he has burn effect, and his other art he's just like damage and 3 hits, so that's a bit bad, but the cooldown is quite low. So he's a very good unit, but his defense is a bit low, like 2000 only and 23k HP only. But for his attack stat, I'm gonna put him on S, just for that attack stat, because it's so yummy. Let's put him over here. And I think we should move Ludger actually, because he can debuff and he has a lot of hits. I think we should move Ludger to SS. Well, tell me what you guys think about this. Should we move Ludger to SS? Who should we move? Like, who did we get wrong? I think we got Ludger wrong. Yeah, I think we got Ludger wrong. I think I should put Ludger on SS. Well, whatever. What has been done cannot be undone. Let's just keep him on S. So then we have Cress, and Cress is super strong. Like 180 OL cost, 16 hits, and 310 multiplier on Mystic Art. That's insane. Like his Mystic Art, you get it on a daily basis, like every 2 turns, of course. And his other art, 12 hits and the burn effect, so it's super strong. So Demon Fang, only 1 hit. I don't know what to think about that, but for his stats, they're quite good. Like everything is balanced. 3000 attack, around 3000 of course, 30k HP, and 2500 defense. So defense is a bit low compared to the other stats, but he's still very good. So I think S for him. Oh wait, we have Rutee first. Oh shit, I forgot about Rutee. Hold on. Well, first let's put Cress on S, then we'll get back to Rutee. So Cress, very good as we said previously. So let's put him over here. Or over here, yeah, over here is the best. Then we have Rutee. So Rutee is surprisingly good. Like, we don't have her stats right now in the database, but I guarantee you she's quite good. Like, I have her and I use her every time. Like, she's the only character with an AoE debuff, like defense debuff for all enemies. So that's actually super strong. It's as if you got like 20 combos, like 20 hits on a single art, because it's a defense debuff, so it increases your character's damage. So it's quite good. And on her other art, I think it's 4 hits or 6 hits, something like that. So you want to use her as support actually. Like, you just get the defense debuff and then you can do anything, because she doesn't really have high attack. Like, I think her HP is high, but her other stats are not very high. So you want to use her as a support, and that's it. But it's sad that she doesn't have a healing art. If she had the heal, she would have been insane, but she only has defense debuff. But defense debuff is quite strong, so I think S for Rita too. I put her near Stahn, yeah, near her husband. Wait, are those spoilers? Well, I don't give a fuck. Why the fuck do you play Crestoria if you didn't play the other Tales games? Then we have Dhaos, so the latest character. So I still didn't get to try him out, but from what I've heard, he's super strong. Like, Yuri used to be the strongest hitter because of his mystic art, like around 42 hits, but he got dethroned by Dhaos. I think Dhaos had 47 hits on his mystic art, so that's quite good. And then on his other art, it's AoE, and he's got 12 hits. So if you have 4 enemies, 12 times 4, you get 48 hits. So if you fire off his mystic art and that art on full enemies, you can get 100 hits with Dhaos only. Legit, that's broken. That shit is broken. I think I'm gonna put him on SS, or maybe not. Like, his stats are not good if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think 3000 defense. Defense is above average, but his other stats are a bit low. I think 3000 something attack. I don't know, but S, right? Yeah, not SS. I mean, even though he has very high hits, that's the only thing he has going. Like, his other stats are not very good, so I think a fairly high S, maybe over here. Yeah, that's the best thing. And then Aegis, my boy, I'm sorry, but I think I'm gonna put you on C. Well, look at this, boys. He has the highest defense, but everything else is quite low. Attack, very low. HP, very low. His mystic art, 6 hits only. His other art, 6 hits. Well, for normal art, 6 hits, 7 hits is quite good. But for his mystic art, 6 hits only, that's not good. And he does have a lot of damage, so 6 hits and not a lot of damage, so that's kind of disappointing. So I think I'm gonna put him on C. Like, you know we have C, so I have to put someone on C, okay? I can't leave it empty. And Aegis is the only unit that you can put on C. So, sorry Aegis, my boy, but I'm gonna put you on C here, even though he's a good tank. But tanks are kinda useless in this game, because, like, sometimes the enemy won't attack your tank. Like, we need something to attract the attention, like maybe like a taunt or something for tanks, because right now the enemies are just going to go for random characters. If you're lucky, they'll go for your tank. And if you're not lucky, they'll go for other characters, and in the end, the tank will be left alone, and they'll get fucked. So it's a bit disappointing with the tank meta right now. So next you have Vicious, so highest HP stat in the game. He's also a tank. Like, Aegis has the highest defense, and Vicious has the highest HP. So Vicious is better than Aegis, because Vicious has hit count. Like, he has very high hits, so even though he has the low attack, he has the hits. So compared to Aegis, he's quite good. So he has 21 hits on his mystic art, he has 10 hits on his first art, he has 15 hits on his second art. So all those, they give you bonus attack for all allies, because like it's over 10 hits. So you give bonus attack to all allies with all your arts, so it's super good. So I think I'm gonna put him on B, or S, or A, or B. Let me think. I think B for Vicious. Yeah, just B, because he has hits, but other than that, he's useless. Like, tank and hits, that's it. Compared to Aegis, like, Aegis has only tank, and then Vicious has tank and hit, so Vicious is 1 tier higher than Aegis in my opinion. Then we have Misella, so Misella quite good. She's one of the few healers right now. Like, what, we have 4 healers in the game, or 5? So if she's a healer, she's very useful, and she's also a tank. Like, wait, 3000 defense, yeah, that's quite good for a healer. 3000, that's average. HP 27k, that's good. And attack 2500, that's low, but you can understand, like, she's supposed to be a support, so of course her attack is gonna be low. And she has the burn effect, so that's quite nice. Since she's a support, she doesn't really want to deal damage, so instead of dealing damage, she has the burn effect and healing, so she's not bad. I think A, because we don't have a lot of healers, so every healer should be put on a bit high. Yeah, like either S or A. S or A for Misella. Well, since she has the burn effect, she should be put higher than Kanonno. So I think A, because Kanonno is on A, and she doesn't have any bonus effects. Like she just has a heal. Then Misella has bonus effect burn and healing. So let's put her on S. Kohaku has debuff removal. That's why I put her on S. But Kanonno only has a heal and her other arts deal damage, but they don't really deal damage because her attack stat is a bit low. And now the last character, Kanata. So her stats are balanced in my opinion. Like 2800 attack, that's almost 3000. 30k HP almost, and defense 2500, so not bad, very balanced, but he doesn't really have good arts, like 6 hits, 3 hits, 7 hits, like 6 hits on his mystic art, so you can fire it off every 2 turns because it has a bit low OL cost. So I think A for Kanata, or maybe S. A or S. Let's put him near Misella, you know, they're a couple, so let's put them together. And now we're done with the tier list. So what do y'all think about this? I think I need to do some adjustments, right? Yeah, I feel like I need to do some adjustments. Like some units are a bit wrong. Like maybe Ludger should be put over here, and who else? I think that's the only thing I need to do. Maybe Dhaos should be put over here, but I still need to experiment with Dhaos, so I don't really know. I'm still gonna keep him on S, but I think Ludger should be moved up like this because he's super useful, especially for his debuffs, for his hits, for everything. So I think this is more accurate, right? Yeah, this is more accurate. So tell me what you guys think about this tier list, and if you don't agree with something, then fuck you. Nah, I'm just kidding. So if you guys don't agree with something, then you can comment down below and we can discuss, like tell me why you think that unit should be put higher or this unit should be put lower. And we're done for today, I think. So maybe next we'll make a PvP tier list or Memorial Stone tier list. Yeah, I think PvP tier list is perfect because there's a huge difference between PvP and PvE. Like some units are god tier in PvP and then they're trash in PvE content. So I think we're gonna do that next. So don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel for more Tales of Crestoria content. Comment down below, ring the notification bell, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys!